honor, man. You know what? You know what I never got the chance to really stop and really address or just touch on? Which they probably thought a nigga forgot. It's Ryan Garcia shit, right? Cause I'm heavy in that boxing shit. On the Tarver takes down here in Tampa and shit. You know what I mean? Calters Punch Gym, right? Boxing gym. GBBA boxing. God body boxing also, right? But overall, when I saw that, I said, oh, look at this little chica here. Look at him. You know, when the daddy made that comment about the nappy hair shit, I already knew where he got that shit from. Not only that, social media. You know, these little game chats and shit. They'll get off in there. They got a game called ethnic cleansing, right? The little game rooms where they go around hunting niggas and shit. They can become all kinds of different clan members and shit. They can put afros on the motherfucking niggas, big noses, all kinds of shit. Make them thugs and hunt them down. That's ethnic cleansing. That's a game. Right? But beyond that, when I first saw the shit and I heard him talking, then I saw the shit when he came out and said, I ain't gonna apologize for nothing. I'm gonna stand on that. I thought about John Morant. How stupid could you be? Kill your own self. But you know what I thought about though? I thought about that little Justin Bieber when he got exposed. Run, nigga, 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 nigga. Remember that? I thought about how Floyd came out and backed him up and shit. You know, Floyd, all lives matter. Prada, $4 million watch, this type nigga here. Right? I saw that. I thought about JJ Redick, the new LA Laker coach who been accused by a black woman years ago, calling her the N-word. He said, nah, this ain't happened like that, such and such. Then again, the email came out, which he said never occurred, but then again, he said it's my brother-in-law. So you associated with racists. Okay, cool, but Mark Jackson can't get no job because of his religious beliefs and all that. You know, sexuality belief and all that. But other than that, I thought about JJ Redick. You hear me? I just sit back and I just think about how they are so comfortable with the African American, the black man. Niggas different. They don't play with niggas. They play with black folks. What I mean by that, see, Zimmerman wouldn't have done that to one of those ATK members. You think he would have followed them? You think he would have looked at them and said, okay, I can go play with one of them? See, he knew Trayvon was a good kid. He knew that. You hear me? But he wanted to take the full advantage of the system. Like when you call 911 and they say, black man, they coming with their hand on the motherfucking trigger like they gun buddy down in Walmart, Little Tamir Rice. You hear me? Shoot niggas all in their houses. Did Breonna Taylor in. Put the knee on Floyd's neck. See? When it comes to the American Negro. But them niggas, them Nat Turner minded motherfuckers, they different though. But that's a whole nother. But when I sit back and I say, wow, all you gotta do if you really wanna spark some controversy is disrespect the Negro. But you love their culture though. I can't understand that. You love their culture. You love to speak like them. Look at CNN. Look at motherfucking Sports Center. Look at this, what they used to call Ebonics, right? Ebonics. I just look at all this shit. And I say to myself, wow, all you have to do is have the straight hair, the PhDs, the diplomas and all that, and choose a side. You can come out there and you can voice how you feel. about the next individual and suffer no consequences. What I mean by that is like, okay, he didn't only disrespect Negroes, he spoke against the LGBT community. He spoke against the Jewish community. Then I said, where the hell is the ADL when you need him? Because one thing about it, Kyrie didn't put out that documentary. Kyrie didn't even make a comment. You hear me? That's like when Trump said, make America great again. Y'all said racism. He said, I ain't even say shit. You know, that's what they was somewhat saying, right? When I look at that, because y'all wanted to cancel him, Nike, from the league and all, they came out there and protest. Oh wow, like look how they love to cry wolf. But let it be. On the other end, look how we so quick to say sorry, or I'm going into fucking rehab. This ain't no drug, bro. Racism, supremacy is a system. You were designed this way. There is no rehabilitation for that. There is no motherfucking prescription for how you think, how you was raised. You see, that poker face shit, you learned that from society. You hear me? Like when we came out and we backed him on that PED shit, Tank backed him, gave him big fights. He sit up there, he smiled, wanted to change phone numbers and shit. But I say the boy, like gentrification, let them get deep and amongst each other. You'll see the real. You hear me? You see the real in Hollywood all amongst you. They love to utter that. They feel like that's disrespect. But I say that to say this again. You can put Stephen A. up there, Shannon Sharp, PhDs, all this shit, Harvard graduates. And they had a little special years ago, I think it was on SportsCenter, on the N-word. I sat up there and I watched all these motherfuckers who get paid millions, who's supposed to be on the platform, celebrities leading the way, not know the true history. You know why? Because they were educated by the university. We are children of the universe. You don't know yourself. You don't know your origins. You ain't even worried about that. You ain't got time to because you so busy working, going to school, getting an education. You forgetting about your true self. Like we ask children what they want to be when they grow up, not who they gonna be. You design them. You hear me? For the system. But I say that to say this. The origins of it. Going back to the hieroglyphic, going back to Akbulan, going back to Africa, ancient Africa, Kemet. At the hieroglyphics, when the Moors sat there with those foreigners and shit and gave them 33 degrees, funked them out of 333, when they used to communicate with sign language. See? That type shit. That's what they was on back then, sign language. They couldn't speak the language of their age. So, when they told them to need us, the enemy, the warriors, the ones we go against, that y'all talking about was slaves and shit in Egypt, this is what he was talking about, who he was giving up. The niggas, the niggers. He say the niggers. The niggers? Yeah, take me to the niggers. Golden one, N-word. Pharaoh, N-word. Chosen one, N-word. You hear me? Serpent, N-word. Knowledge, N-word. The origins of it. How the hell my enemy gonna educate me when I civilize them? So there's a documentary called Leopold's Ghost. Go pull that up. You're gonna see the Moors with them little box hats whipping them with the whips. You're gonna see that. Chaining them up and shit. You ain't gonna see the white man doing that. You're gonna see a herd of these niggas doing it. Leopold's Ghost, a documentary. Also, like Dane Calloway said that we didn't come over by slave ship, but you got the slave narratives like Laura Smiley, Charles Smith telling you out their mouth, recorded documents of how they tricked them to getting on the motherfucking ship saying it was a syrup tree down in the bottom of it, and the bitch started moving. They ended up in Louisiana somewhere. He's the first black Mason, and he stated the black ones wanted to throw us overboard. Charles Smith, slave narratives. Laura Smalley, slave narratives, will tell you about the natives, how they weren't really your friends like that. So how could Dan Calloway have over 100K subs and shit, all these motherfucking subscribers and all that, and then be misleading the motherfucking youth? How you leading the sheep to a slaughterhouse? Excuse me. Either or, you misguided on your journalist research, or you was sent to throw motherfuckers love. Cause who am I? Look at my following, and how could I sit here and enlighten you like that? Every word come out my mouth, you finna jump off of here and you finna pull that shit up and you finna see. Wow. N-word, motherfucker. When you calling me that little Chico, little essay, like they doing out there in motherfucking California with this brown and black shit, not knowing. Santeria, motherfucker. You hear me? Trinidad, motherfucker. Africa, motherfucker. Salsa, the origins of it, nigga. You got Dominicans down there talking about how they ain't black. Dominicans over there going to war with motherfucking Haitians and shit. Worldwide supremacy. That's why you got them over there, motherfucking. You got them over there in Europe, hollering nigga. You got them over there, you hear me? Australia, hollering nigga. Nazis and shit. You got the Chinese over there, nigga, nigga. Supremacy is worldwide. It's a mindset. So, again, look, Ryan, there is no rehab for this shit. That's what y'all need to consider when y'all talking about who he supposed to be fighting next. I wouldn't give a fuck who you are. Black, brown, white. If you standing for righteousness, you should be boycotting BPC. You should be boycotting that shit. Everything they tied to. There is no more watching his fights. You hear me? That's what y'all niggas need to do. Stand for something. Because the Mexicans say, fuck that wall. All us finna walk out this bitch. That's why they got their own communities now. You hear me? They stood together. Y'all niggas don't know how to stand together. You hear me? So that's just my little vision on that when it comes down to it. Because we saw the ABC community come out against Dave Chappelle. We saw the ADL come out against Kyrie. How? Is this here being swept up under the rug? That part. Honor the field, stay up, stay dangerous. Stand for something, nigga. Alright?
We gon' kill them all. My brother died, your brother died. Karma do the all. We gon' all cry. Meet me at the hell gates. We gon' all die behind spin again. God give us 5 signs. Me Max got 2 flats. We 4 deep on murder biz. This shit won't never stop till I kill the biggest off. 10-5 on my side to level me my stolen talk. Whole city know how we rock. CCD won't see no art. Body count so never gun. I fell in love with stolen clock. I fell in love with killing niggas. No little fish kill the biggest nigga. You ain't heard we kill the killers. You all come out the picture. Extortion nigga of your Lisa. Dr. Rango with a him and this a fuck the streets up. From the west to the east, we done turned the beef up. We just fucked over now. I'ma fuck this beat up. 100 killers at the table talking body count. They know how we rock and roll, move inbound. You kiss that fuck nigga that block. Lil' bro, blickle down. Car crash, it's on chopper sound. Baby, I named the champagne.